Okay, this is the title, Some Fundamentals of Animal Training. Okay, about myself, consider myself a behavioral technologist. I believe I am a behavioral scientist. I try to be. I am not a clicker trainer. I am not a balanced trainer, whatever that is. I use what works. I usually use reinforcement, and I rarely use punishment. The mechanics, the technology is all the same. It's how you vary, how you change the application of the mechanics. It's adapting to the animal you're working with, whether it's alpacas, whether it's lizards, or snakes, or fish, or dogs, dolphins, whatever. The mechanics might vary a little bit, but the technology is the same. What you apply is the same, regardless of what you're training. I'm not here to tell you how to train animals. I'm not going to get into the specifics of how to train animals. So many people have wanted to have demonstrations. They go to seminars to have demonstrations of how to train. And I didn't bring any aardvarks, dogs, vultures, or... This is one shot here of one of the very early lizards that I trained. And the lizard was trained to press a paddle. And after the paddle was pressed, I delivered a lizard, a little Xanthusia vigilus, which is a little yucca night lizard, which is rather small. And as I've said here, the collared lizard liked it, but the night lizard didn't care for it so much. Later on, I found that I was able to make a change and actually improve the behavior, improve the value, increase the value of the little lizard. I found that I could put the little lizard inside of a .410 shotgun shell. I could deliver the lizard just in the shotgun shell, just drop it into the aquarium, the terrarium where this was located. And this is a collared lizard, by the way. Right here is a collared lizard. The collared lizard would look for the shotgun shell and run over to it and stand there and wait. And wait and wait until pretty soon the little Xanthusia's little head would come out a little further and a little further and a little further. And there were a number of times where the lizard would look up like this and I guess see what was out there. Anyway, as you can see, the mountain boomer is another name for this lizard, managed to get this lizard. How many of you have seen Jurassic Park? Okay, you saw the accountant sitting on the john inside the building that was knocked over and looking up at the lizard, and the lizard was looking down at the accountant. Well, that's kind of what it looked like here. The important thing to me was the fact that instead of dropping the little lizard onto a dish, it was usually a mayonnaise jar lid, that I put it inside this shell, and the lizard actually worked faster for this yucca night lizard in the shotgun shell than just dropped on that. I could get faster behavior. It was the process of getting the yucca night lizard, I believe. Now, I don't have extensive data on this. I didn't do it that many times, a few hundred times perhaps, but it was always very clear during those times that the lizard would work harder for a little lizard in the shotgun shell. The important thing is, same reinforcement supposedly, but what did I do? I changed the environment a bit. I changed the contingencies were the same. You're going to get this lizard, but I've added something to it. You have to work a little bit to get it. And somehow the process of getting this lizard out of the shotgun shell added to the value.